Welcome. Welcome to Earth. Welcome. Welcome to Earth.
Blast, let me just come on here so we know that. Blast, don't be coming in here and lying on me. I don't like that shit. Don't be lying on me because I absolutely. You can't even see me right now. Hold on. I thought you guys were going to be able to see me. You cannot see me. You cannot see me. Where's me? Where's me? I did respond to you. So don't lie. Don't lie. I don't like that. Don't lie on me. I cannot jump into certain games right now because I don't have the bandwidth. I have to bury my mother and like, what is it? Today's the 19th, 20th, 21st, 22nd. I have to bury my mom in 4 days. So I'm sorry if I cannot be here to do all the things all the time. It's just I cannot do that right now. So I just not to be like that way. I don't want to be that way, but I want to make sure that you understand that I don't ignore anybody. Like, but I have a lot of things that I'm doing right now that are not the best or happiest things. And I want you to be very understanding of that. So anything, I've already put notice out everywhere I possibly can, including my Discord. If you're not in my Discord, then I can't really, like, I can't really fault you for not understanding or knowing. But every time I get on live, I've let you guys know that all of the few days for my birthday was really bad because I went to see my mom's and already knew what the situation was. And I've been working for the last week and a half, 2 weeks almost since I've been back to make sure that I have everything prepared for her services because I am the power of attorney and I'm the person that has to make the decisions. So I'm sorry, but if I have to move a collab or if I cannot respond as fast as I would normally, you have to be like understanding of that. Okay. Transparency is as transparency does. Exactly. It's like that. So I'm, I'm in a really interesting position. And I am at the point of grief right now where I'm just ready for all the things to be over. And that will be the 23rd of this month. I will be back home on the 24th because I don't want to stay any longer than I need to. And I'll probably take that day to just breathe. And then I'll be back on the 25th to try to find some joy in things, which would be us playing some games. Hopefully I can collab with a few of you or whatever. But if, this last month has been a really challenging month. So I just want you to know that. Okay. Today, you probably never seen this because I never really show it, but you can see right now, I have my little moving spider right here. It's rigged to move, right? That's my little baby. That's my little baby. Okay. We got a red one. We got a purple one as well. I've had these since I released both of my actual custom models after we got out of customizables. Hi. Hi, Zombie River. Hello. Oh my God, I'm so sorry, you guys. I'm so sorry. It's been a day. It's been a day of doing a lot of things I really didn't want to do. Let me go back up. Let me do roll call because I don't feel right if we don't do roll call. So, numero uno, of course, you guys cover your ears. It's Greg. Greggy's first. Hello, Greg. Hello, Greg. Blazing's in the house. Blazing Wolf is in the house. Hello, my dear. Hello. I hope you guys. First of all, I hope you all had a great weekend. That's number one. I hope you guys had a fucking great weekend. I know some of you are in areas where you can't breathe, and I really hope that clears up like soon because what the frick? Like, nobody wants that shit. Like, I really hope that you guys are taking care of yourselves. Let me take this hat off. And you're staying safe. You're not out here sucking up the... No, don't do that. Don't do that. If you're in one of the areas where the Canada fires are like really fucking your life up, please just make sure you have your NC45 masks or any mask for that matter, but at least something that can block out smoke. And please, 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 please only be outside when you absolutely need to. And you guys know what that means. So, please take care of yourselves. Please don't be out there acting crazy. Glass is in here. I don't have music for you, so I'm going to give you elevator music. Yeah. We like a little elevator bop. A little elevator bop. Yes, and those of you who are here for the spooder, I'm going to show you guys the spooder, and we're going to create it's new because we don't know if it's male or female. We're going to create its new enclosure today together. So, why we'll be hand camming today? And that's what we're going to do. So, Dress, my beautiful, I love you so much. I love you so much. I had the fucking most amazing time yesterday playing freaking Dark Hours and Repo with Drass and Pickle and Ren and Otto and everybody Rose. Like, we had such a good time. So, I love you guys. So it's always, Drass, send me a clip of something that you really like musically, and then I will absolutely make you your intro song. So when I do my shout outs and my intros every day, I will absolutely add you in there. It's usually my mutuals, my day ones, my friends, and it's anybody who's subbed. If you are subbed to me on Twitch, you will absolutely have an intro song, period. That is a part of being a sub, so you will always get a shout out, and that's how I do it. Blaze, you said Noire, I'm so sorry. Hugs to you and your family. I'm currently dealing with similar things with my grandmother. You know what, Blazin? Thank you so much. So I come from a generation where I'm a millennial, obviously. I'm an elder millennial. I'm kind of a fossil, but I'm like a new kind of old age fossil, if you will. And I was raised by my grandparents. So yeah, baby. Hi, mullet, baby. Hi, mullet. So I was raised by my grandmother and my grandfather and my aunts and uncles, which is my grandmother's children. My dad was around. He was, you know, incarcerated, if you will, for a long time. My dad was a gangster. He was a gangster, straight up. And but I was raised by my grandmother. My grandmother has had me since I was 2 months old. Hello, VIPs. Hello, welcome in, babies. I've been with her since I was 2 months old. So my grandmother has always been my mother. So when I refer to my mom, I'm talking about my grandmother because I've been with her my whole life. It's the only parent I've ever known. So that's who I'm talking about. So I guess you can understand. And yeah, I mean, she was 80 something years old, but it still doesn't change, you know? It doesn't change how you feel about it. It's still my mama's. It's still my mammy. You know what I mean? So there's that. Who else we got? Let me scroll down here. Oh my god. You said, oh, the Automod got your ass. Automod says, fuck off, bitches. But then as soon as you say butt cake, the Automod's gonna like freaking flame you like, oh, there's butt in that cake. You know how Automods go. You said me and my brother has power of attorney with my dad. Get to the point where we can't think right. Exactly. It's so listen. Usually it's not super terrible.
Booty cheeks. Booty cheeks. She probably farted in my face and I had booty cheeks, and I ate that thing like booty cheeks, and then she liked that thing called booty cheeks, and then she keep going.
Hi, Smelly.
Should I? Perhaps. Will I? No.
No.
Do I enjoy being difficult? Most definitely.
I get it. Being a power of attorney is really tough because, you know, we're talking about my grandmother, right? So, which is legal. She's actually legally my parent. So she's been my legal guardian via adoption. She's my actual paternal grandmother. So my dad's mom. She's been that for my whole life. But, you know, as a power of attorney, I have to like do all the things, but in conjunction with her children, which is not always very easy, if you will. So, like there's those things. So those are all those things. So there's those types of things. You know,
welcome to Earth.
It is what it is. Hello, all my VIPs. Welcome in, you guys. I love you. My mullet is here. Mullet. I don't got no fucking sound for you, but here you go. I'll give you that because what the fuck? Why I don't have no sound for you, piece of shit? Here you go.
So I'll be special,
And I'll be rare. A ribbon in my and I'll be rare. That's what you get. Give me my gooses. I want gooses. Every time you come in here, mullet, it is your ultimate responsibility to the crippling to hell itself to give me gooses. I don't see no gooses. I don't know that you're here until I see gooses. When I see gooses, then we'll talk about it. Hi, Lupus. Oh my goodness, there's my mom, my favorite mom. Here we go.
Lupus, not the werewolf one. You just have a wasting disease.
Let's see. Oh yeah, baby.
Booty cheeks. Booty cheeks. She probably farted in my face and I had booty cheeks, and I ate that thing like booty cheeks, and then she liked that thing called booty cheeks, and then she keeps going.
You guys did the remix again. I love that for me. I love it for me. You guys notice that I have my regular eyes on today? Who noticed that? Did anybody notice that? Yes, it's been almost a year. Yes, it has. Yes, it has. And for anybody in here who doesn't know my name is Nico. Because I know Lupus says it. Lupus should not be saying it, but Lupus says it all the time, and nobody really catches on. But my name is Nico. So nice to meet you, motherfuckers. It's been a year. You guys didn't even know my name. But you can call me Nico. You can call me Noire. You can call me Buttercup. You can call me Cupcakes. You can call me Little Peach. You can call me all the... Just kidding. But that's my name. So nice to meet you. Anywho, it has been almost a year for all of you guys. I am like, fuck, this is crazy. Lazy said my grandmother was given a week left, so it's anticipated to be soon.
Welcome. Welcome to Earth.
Listen, Blazing, let me know what you need, babe. Let me know anything that you need, and I will be here to support you. When I drove out to California on my birthday, which was June 24th, you guys were here. We did the the model reveal and all that stuff. But I don't think a lot of you guys know, with the exception of, you know, Lupus and a lot of my closer people in here, that that afternoon I drove directly to California, 12 hours straight, to go see my mom because I already knew she was doing really bad. And so I left on my birthday. I stayed out there for about 3 days, took care of her, got all her shit clean, went to her doctor appointment. And, you know, I left on 24th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th. We got back on the 28th, and she passed on July 5th. So I was just in time. I was just in time. So if you have time to go see your friends and family, especially when you know they're getting older, like, just go do it, guys. Go do it. Even if, like, you don't want to do it with family, just get you a little hotel or something, or, you know what I mean? Hang out, get with some friends or something. Go see them when you can. Give them some love, some hugs and stuff, because a lot of our elders are transitioning into the next phase of life. And, you know, a lot of the times, one of the most important things to them at this stage is being able to see you. So, you know, go do that. As she said, I was adopted by my maternal grandma. Ah, your mom's mom. Yep. Legally. So I legally became their kid because I'm close with my bio mom. So it does get complicated. And we have that in common because, so, like, like I said, I was adopted at 2 months old by my paternal grandmother. That's the dad's mom, and my dad's mom. But my mom was around. She had more kids and all that stuff. But I just, there was a certain high level of care and just love and all the things that my grandmother provided me that you know, the couple times I went to visit my mom, my biological mom, that she just didn't have that. And so I felt very lucky for being able to be with my dad's side of the family, with my paternal grandma. And, you know, I have my aunts and uncles, and I have so many cousins over here. Oh my God, like, I have so many cousins right now. We have a group chat right now for my grandma's funeral, and it's 65 of us in the group chat. My phone's been ringing every fucking 5 seconds for 3 days. So, like, I was so happy that, you know, that happened. So yes, I do. My biological mother is still alive. You know, she's very young. She had me when she was 17 years old. She had my older brother, which is the eldest of all of my parents' kids. When my dad was 18, my mom was 17 with my older, or with my older brother, she was 16, whatever, and vice versa. You guys get the deal. My older brother is only 9 months older, so it ain't that much older. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, some weird shit going on right there. We ain't gonna talk about that. But either way, I am the second oldest, but formerly known as the oldest, because I'm the most responsible, and I'm the most caring, and I'm the one that checks in and makes sure everybody's okay. So, you know, like, I have a lot of responsibilities. You said, hi, Ren. You said, take the time you need. Oh, I am. I'll be back. You know, I'll be back. I find peace and solitude in doing what I do here. And so I don't want to not do that. You know, I might take a couple days because it's just a really heavy situation, but I am 42 years old, which most of you guys know. I'm a mama bear. I got a 22-year-old and a 19-year-old, but I'm also ahead of my time, if you will. I'm an old soul. So I've had a really clear spiritual and emotional understanding of transitions of life and end of life since I was very young. So I don't grieve the way most people do, but it does come in ways where maybe it'll be a spout of depression, or maybe a feeling that I don't necessarily like. But as a spiritual person that is very in tune with that, I am aware that this is the cycle of life. So that's why me spending the last couple weeks and going out to see my grams and making sure that everything is in order. I went out there to do that because my grandmother's kids, which is my aunts and uncles, of course, right? They don't have that understanding, if you will. So when a conversation might need to be about, hey, Grams, I love you, but where do you want to be buried? You want to be buried with your parents? You want to be buried with your children? Because I lost my dad a couple years and my uncle in 2025. So, you know, she has 2 children that are buried, you know, in a different place. So I had to have that conversation with her. What does she want for her headstone? What do you want to do with your will? Like all those things, I have to have those conversations because my aunts and uncles are not, they're not emotionally equipped, if you will, to have those types of conversations. So I am the I'm the adult. Like, what the fuck? Like, how does that even happen? I can't even know what I had for lunch last week. Like, how does that even happen? But you know, Lupus, she said it's from when you were Nico on TikTok when I found you. Absolutely. I'm still on there as Nico. It says Noire Ryuujin, aka Nico-san. I am Nico Mama-san. Nico-san. And if you want to know my name in Japanese to see if you can like decode it, I always do this. I used to do this at work as like a joke. If you want to see if you can decode it, my name in Japanese is Kuniko Kawashi or Kuniko Yamakata. So see if you can decode it. Hi Archer, you said it. Hey, and yeah, I'm on beta again. Also, that day I was on YouTube side was by pure chance. Your channel popped up. Oh, well, thank you for going over there. I love you for that. Listen, you guys, let me tell you something. Streaming is a time-consuming thing, and yes, I would love to have subs. I'd love to make money off of doing this, but I really do it because I like to play games, I like to entertain, I like to hang out. But if you guys have YouTube Premium, please, please, please go to YouTube and watch me on YouTube. That way you can watch ad-free, you guys. Okay? Most people already have YouTube Premium. You either got a package of your own or you have a package built through your phone company. If you have Verizon has a package right now where you can get all the Apple shit plus YouTube Premium, and it's like $30 instead of being $60 with all the individual prices. Like, dude, if you have YouTube Premium, get your freaking buns over to YouTube and watch me on YouTube. I multi-stream every single time. The only time I won't is when I am doing a debut. And that's because I use real music and YouTubers don't like that. So when I'm on YouTube, I'm using royalty-free music, my little rock and all that stuff. Oh, sorry, guys. I had some ginger earlier today and a beer. Bad idea. Anyways.
Welcome to Earth.
Welcome in, you guys. Welcome in. I'm getting to everybody. Welcome in. I'm sorry. Oh, yo, what's up? How you doing? Hi, you guys on YouTube. Again, I usually don't have anybody on YouTube, so I am so sorry if you're talking to me and I didn't see it. I'm trying to get my shit together. Okay. I'm gonna add you. I gotta add you over there. Hold on, let me pull up YouTube. But anyways, listen, you guys. I want you to. I want you, if you can't sub here for ad-free viewing, please get your buns over. Oh, hold on, y'all hear me? Hold on, I gotta pause me. Please get your buns over to YouTube and watch me there. Okay.
Holy shit.
That way you don't have to. I just subby to you, babes. My Jurassic account isn't premium. Okay, well, whatever. I mean, if you do have a premium account, just do it there. That way, I don't want you guys to be missing stuff. You said Dark Lord, but will you make your heart go Nico neat? Yes, of course I will. Of course I will. You know I will. I was 18 months when I was adopted, but my bio mom was 15 when she had me. Yeah, so see, my mom was 16, so I can tell. Oh my God, hi. Hello, thank you for the subby. Oh, howdy, honey, howdy. We're talking a little bit of deep stuff today, but then we're gonna build the enclosure for my tarantula today. And if I think it's not being aggressive today, then we'll move it over. But we're gonna build the enclosure today. But we're talking about what's happening for the next coming up week, because tomorrow's Monday and I will be gone Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and I won't be back to stream till probably Saturday, depending on how I feel, because I have to do my Grams, aka my mom's funeral. So just talking a little bit through what that looks like. You said, can we stop being twinsies? Fuck no, of course not. Come on, Drass. What are you talking about? Shut up. You said, I don't either. I was raised around it. Oh, I feel you. Hi, Aura. Oh my God, babes. I didn't even see your little beautiful self in here. You guys, if you haven't, I don't have a shout out thingy. Oh, thank you for the subs, Blazing. Oh my god, you guys don't make me start crying. Y'all know I'm a fucking goddamn fucking baby up in this bitch. Don't start with me, okay? Just don't start with me, okay? Don't do it. It's gonna make me. You know how I feel. Just stop. Stop. Let me go to Twitch really quick. Hopefully, Aura. Sorry, I haven't put up my shit yet for my shout outs. But if you want to see the freaking absolute cutest and with the freaking sweetest voice ever, if you like ASMR, if you like cozy games and even little rough type stuff, if you like the Pokemons, all the things, hopefully Aura is that
Thank
person.
you.
Please, 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 you guys, go over and see her. She is fucking fab, first of all. I met Aura through the Dragon Council. You guys know I'm part of the Dragon Council. So I met her through there, and she is just a fucking delight. And those tits are so big. Oh my god, you guys! You thought my boobs were big? Holy moly! Go over there and look at some of Aura's videos. That's what I'm saying. And if you guys, hold on, let me see if I can find her. Hang on. I gotta put her Twitch up in here. Hang on. I gotta put her Twitch up in here. Because I'm gonna give a shout out to my motherfucker right here. Bento, put your freaking shit on there. Oh my god, thank you. Bento, put your freaking stuff on here. You guys, right now, if any of you, I know why I didn't know I wasn't following you. Oh my god, I feel really embarrassed. What the fuck? Small Bento. Oh my god, I can't believe I wasn't following you. No, I feel like a jackass. I could have sworn I was following you. Anyways, if you guys need emotes, if you guys need all the things, freaking Bento, absolutely. Go look. And if you play freaking, you guys already know all the drama. We won't even get into the drama of Love in Deep Space,
Welcome to
Bento
Earth.
knows the drama of Love in Deep Space. I play that on my phone. Oh my god, Aura knows that too. I play that shit on my phone, and dude, you guys already know how you feel about Balco. So, did I post it again? Hold on, I posted wrong. Let me see. Oh, I post Aura again. Let me post Bento. Come on, give me my shit. Reload, baby. Reload. Small Bento Sakura. That's my baby. Matter of fact, Bento, you have a sound. Here you go.
Cheeks, that gabba dibba dibba dab booty cheeks, that dooby dibby dabba doo booty cheeks. She probably
Who's
farted
playing
in my
booty
face and
cheeks
I
when I'm
booty
playing
cheeks,
this
and I
shit?
ate
What
that
the
thing
fuck?
like booty cheeks, and then she liked that thing called booty cheeks, and then she keep going.
First of all, don't be playing booty cheeks when I am like shouting out the homie, bro. Don't be playing booty cheeks.
Diamond!
Oh my god, did you hold on, wait a minute. You gave some bits. Oh my god, thank you. Thank you, Blazin. Oh my goodness, you guys, stop it. Stop it, you motherfuckers. Bento has the best freaking emotes, y'all. Bento, I need a twerky emote. You know how I be loving when you come in here with the twerky emotes? I don't have nothing that's even popping like that, babes. Except for this little
Welcome
shit.
to Earth.
This the only one I got that be dancing. I need a booty shaking, cheeks moving. I need me a twerky for today, tonight, tomorrow. A little one, throw a little tequila in that thing. But I need me a little twerky mode. And I will pay you too. I will pay you handsomely, my baby. Absolutely. Absolutely, I will. Please. Thank you, Bento, for the gifted subs. Thank you. Oh my god. These guys. Hi, Alex. Welcome in. Here's your proper welcome, because I've been talking like a fucking psycho.
Welcome to Earth.
Welcome to Earth, baby. Hi. You said sure thing. Okay. And listen, it don't even have to have. It only just need to have my little head on it, and then all the rest of it is like booty, like this. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, let me play your song. This is for Bento. Let's go. for Bento. That's Bento's song. So when you hear that in here, you know Bento's in here. So all of you streamers, half of you motherfuckers in here are streamers. So all you mother truckers, all y'all asses need some emotes. So hop your ass over there. Go say hi to Bento. And hang on. This is actually a better way to do this because Bento is on many things. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna post her VGen in here. So when you guys ask me where do I go to get like things and stuff that's VTuber stuff, streamer stuff, I always use VGen. So that right there is, we'll pin that near. Can I have one of my mods pin that, please? That is Bento's VGen. Go on there and let's support her and all of her ventures and all the things that she does. And if you play Love and Deep Space, you better fucking get in there and get those Falco ones. I've seen the ones you posted today, so you know, I'm gonna go get it. I'm gonna get all of them, baby. And there's some that are free, there's some that are paid, but I really encourage you to support her, whether you get the free ones or not. Shoot a tip, okay? Bento has an X account. You can go look at all the things. So and so does everybody. Aura has a YouTube. You know, Drass has a website. So everybody, it's like turn to your neighbor, if you will. You guys remember doing that weird shit back in school and shit? You know what I mean? If you turn to your neighbor, everybody in here, Bomi, what's up? Everybody has. We all have things going on, and oh my god, golden! Oh, you got the freaking golden! Holy shit! I wonder if we get to keep them. We got the golden kappa. Holy crap! Yo, let's go. 24 hours? No. Oh my god, I'm so happy we got it. You didn't miss it. It's in there. Get it, get it, get it. I am good, Bomi. I hope you're doing well. Okay, so I want to give this disclaimer before I change over my screens, you guys. If you have any type of arachnophobia, this is probably not going to be the stream. Like, you can hang out for the first bit while we're creating the enclosure. But I will, oh my god, who just gave some thank you? Thank you, babies. Thank you, babies. I love you. At the end of the stream, we are going to actually move my purple bloom tarantula into the enclosure. I'm going to show it to you guys right now because it is a juvenile. It's just a little baby. But if you have any arachnophobia, now will be the time to cut out so you don't get triggered or anything. I don't want to like scare anybody or nothing. So, you know, I just thank you, Blaze. Look at our golden one. Not everybody gets that. Like, I've been watching a streamer that gets hype trains all the time, and she has yet to get that gold head. So I feel really happy, really special. I really thank you guys. Thank you everybody for that. That just made my day. Now I'm gonna go do my little clips and be like, man, we was in here fancy schmancy, baby. We got the golden up in here. You know what I'm saying? I love it. I'm gonna keep doing it all day. But anyways, without further ado, I'm going to introduce you to we don't know if it's a male or female yet. So that is another thing. I don't know the sex of the tarantula, but I do know that, hold on, let me pause this really quick. That way you guys don't hear me. I do know that it is a purple bloom tarantula. So that means that if it is a male, unfortunately, it only has a lifespan of about 3 to 4 years, 3 to 5, maybe 3, 4, 5 years, 2 to 5, really. But the male version of this tarantula turns a really beautiful color. So I'm going to open up a browser really quick and I'm going to show you what a purple bloom looks like when it's adult, okay? Hang on, y'all know I'll be moving super slow. So I'm gonna show you this. So hang on a second. I'm gonna pull it up. We're gonna create a new browser. Oh, wait a minute. No, that's wrong. We don't want that. We don't want that. Sorry, y'all. Y'all know I'll be special sometimes. Yeah. Ooh. We need a window. He said, you know what I means, lady? Absolutely. Absolutely. He said, but I also know you've been busy. Yeah, Bomi, we haven't seen you in a minute. I was asking about you the other day. I need you to check in on Discord. That way I just know that you're okay. You know what I mean? I'm not parasocial, but I do want to know like where my peeps are and if you're all right. Hang on. Hold on, let me put this in here. This is the Discord. If you guys are not in there, get your fucking ass in there, okay? Get your ass cheeks in there. Both cheeks, too. Don't be coming in there with one cheek. I don't like that. I want both ass cheeks. There you go. That's Discord. Okay, so let me open up a window and I'll show you what a purple bloom would look like. So Twitch. Okay, look. Oh my god, it's me. Wow. That's what we're looking at right here. So this is what a purple bloom looks like. Let me Control Alt. Y'all don't need to see all my VGen shit. Y'all don't need to see all that, but we do need to have the window. Okay, so this is kind of what a purple bloom would look like. Okay. So it's very, 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 very pretty. Move that over a little bit. Put this down a little bit and see if we can just keep our little stuff right here. We'll see. I don't know if I'll be able to, but you know, we'll try. But this is what the male version of the tarantula that I have looks like. Okay. There's that. Here's another one. So you can see it's really pretty, really very, very, very vibrant, if you will. Okay. So that's what they would look like if it's a male. Okay. Now, if it's not a male, the lifespan is between 3 and 20 years for females. And let's see what a female purple bloom would look like. So I'll put female purple bloom. So they would look something more like this. Or it could be like this. Or it could be a little bit like this. So you can tell that it doesn't look as vibrant as this one is. This is a male. This is the one time that males are like, oh yeah, baby. You know what I mean? So in the spider world, the spider community, males are usually always the most vibrant. So that's just how it is. That's how we get down. But the females can look anything like this, but most cases they look like this or this. Okay. 3 to 4 years for males and 15 to 20 for females, that part. You said birds and spooters. Yes, Ragnar, welcome in. Hello, darling.
Welcome to Earth.
Welcome to Earth. Akira, oh my god, you fucker, where you been? Giving you the clown noise because you've been a clown lately. You ain't been coming around playing games with me, so you a clown. Anyways, Spideys and bird males get looks. Exactly. You guys seen some of those peacocks? Oh, like those fuckers be looking, oh my god, they look so beautiful. They look really, 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 really beautiful. But yeah, so this is what we're looking at. Here's male and female. Same type, right? So that's what they would look like, you guys. That's what they look like. So without further ado, let's go on over to our stage 1. Ta-ta-ta. Hello, hello, hello. You guys, this is me. It's real me. See, there's my hands. There's my tattoos. Listen, here's Pennywise. For those of you who always ask about Pennywise, there's Pennywise. So it's me. It's me. I don't have any nails on today. We're not going to do any nails today because we're dealing with spooner stuff. So no nails. No nails. Okay? Relax. There'll be no nails today. Okay? So this is our new enclosure. As you can see. Oh, I hope that's not too loud. But this is our new enclosure. This one is 11 inches wide, 8 inches deep. Okay. And I want to say it's about 4 or 5 inches in width. So this is what it looks like on the width side. Okay. So this is going to be our enclosure that we're using today. We are definitely going to clean it out first because it's got a little, extra stuff. Yes, baby, I said inches. The inches is what some of y'all don't even know about. Some of y'all don't even know about inches. You over here talking, you may not even know about inches. You got inches, bro? You got inches? Anywho, this is what we're going to be working with today. I'm going to put on a little music in the background and we're going to get going. So hang on. Let me know if you guys can hear me. I don't want it to be too loud. Let me turn it
Welcome.
down just a little bit. It
Welcome to
feels a
Earth.
little too loud. There we go. That's good. Welcome in. Welcome to Earth. So we're going to wipe this thing out. We're going to make sure that it's nice and clean. That still seems too loud to me. Hang on. I like it though. It's a bop. Hey, fuck it up. Meow. I think it's all right. There we go. A little lower. So this is not a tarantula cribs enclosure. I don't listen. I can't afford that right now. Once I get through the whole funeral situation and paying for all those things, I will get a tarantula cribs enclosure, and then I will do my review about that. But for now, this is what we have, and I like it as long as it's better than what we currently have. So this is the enclosure, if you will. The enclosure. Trying to make it like right. There you go. All right. Hi, Faz. What's up, baby? I hope you're doing good. Hello. Shut up. Akira, you said you're a millimeter. You stupid. Okay, you guys ready to see this fat bitch? First of all, it's probably not even out. It's not out. It's not out right now, but it's in here. So you can see the container, right? It's not, let's move this so you can get a perspective. This is a pasta petri dish, if you will. So it's super duper small for me. And here is the name and type of the spider. Okay, so come on. Focus. Let's see if it'll focus. Come on. You can do it. Maybe. Hang on, let's see. Come on, where's my autofocus? Anyways, it's not gonna focus, but it is a Ecuador purple bloom. So that's what we have in here. And if you would actually like to see it, I might open it up really quick so you can see it. Don't get to being squirmy though. Let me get my catch cup. Just in case. We gotta put our gloves on. Just in case. Now, I have a New World tarantula. So the purple bloom is new. It's New World, so it does kick hairs. But let me get my mask on. But it's such a juvenile that I've actually handled this one before, and it has not kicked any hairs. But we want to we obviously want to be careful. We don't want it to kick hairs, obviously, but we want to be careful. Let me see. Where's my fucking auto shit? Hang on. I want to make sure. Where's my autofocus? Come on. Hang on, y'all. Let me turn this off really quick and back on. Hang on. Oh, where's my autofocus? Oh, you see my shoes? That's my dragons and my skulls. I don't see my autofocus. Hold on. Oh. Okay. All right. So hang on. Let me grab some things, and then I'm gonna open this up really quick. And then we will go through all of the different tools that we use to work with and handle any arachnids or any amphibians. So what we use is a couple things. You obviously want to have a catch cup. I have a catch cup right here. You wouldn't want to keep it in this one though, because it needs places to breathe, but this is an easy catch cup to put down like so. Let me move that out the way. So if you put it down like this, what we do is we'll take a little fluffy little brush here, little paintbrush, and you'll tap the back legs of the spider and just kind of, guide it along. You don't ever want to force it in any way, because at that point it will become defensive. If it's a New World tarantula, and it will kick hairs at you, and those hairs will go into your skin, your eyes, your mouth, depending on how old it is and how big it is. And those hairs are essentially, it has the same effect as if you got hit with fiberglass. So you want to be very, 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 very careful with that. So we will test the temperature of this little juvenile that we have, and we'll see, is it, how does it feel? Is it showing any signs of being defensive or any things like that? And then once we complete the enclosure, if we feel good about it, then we will try to move it over. And we'll try to move it over, obviously, with the catch cup. So just goes in, you put it into the new enclosure, take it out, right? So that's one of the tools that we have right here. So I'll put that over on the side. That and our little paintbrushes. And you want to use something like a paintbrush versus some other tools that you'll commonly see in the hobby, which would be things like this, right? So this is our little catcher scooper thingy right here. I don't know if you can see the top of it, but this is what I will use to do things with my substrate. These long ones right here are this one and this one are tweezers. So these guys are essentially going to be for picking up food, right? So I don't have any live food right now because my little cucarachas died, but spiders, geckos, amphibians, all that, they eat either worms, crickets, or Durban roaches. I think that's how you say it. Not German cockroaches, y'all. Not the ones that's in your cousin's apartment, okay? They eat different kinds. And so this is what they look like in here. So you can't really see because they're all kind of dead, but yeah, they don't last that long, but they eat these guys. So if you don't want to like touch this or touch a worm or touch a cricket, then you're going to want to have some tools like this, because you can obviously see they're really, really, really large. So you really don't have to worry about getting anything on your hands or stuff like that. You said you used to breed them. Ah, what did you used to breed? Yes. So adult tarantulas will definitely need water. Mine is a juvenile. We also got some scissors here. Mine is a juvenile, and it's very young. And so not only is it a new world, but it also it's a bird eater. I'll let Lupus tell you a little bit more about that. But as a juvenile, it gets its water number one, its prey. So it gets its water from its food. And it also gets its water from the soil. Okay, I don't want to turn this upside down, but I want you to see you can kind of see that there is a moisture aspect in here. You see how that's dark? And then the top is kind of brown, right? So all this down here is creating moisture. Usually you'll see a little bit of moisture up here on the top. But that is that's how they kind of get their situation going. So even on this side, actually, you can see like this is moisture buildup. And so that's where they get their water. You said you had bearded dragons. I've had a couple of those, and I had a couple iguanas. Iguanas were cool, but they freaking stink, bro. They stink just like hamsters stink. And sugar gliders stink. But here's our other little, look at that. So if you gotta go in here and pick out a little cricket, boom, it's like so far away from you that you can just be like and drop it in, you know. Y'all know what I'm saying. So that's what we got for that. Now, let me see if I can show you this little shit, and hopefully it doesn't jump out and like run around, because it does that sometimes. We'll hope it stays in its place. Okay, let's see if it'll stay. This is the moment of truth, guys. You said I'll never get one, but they're so cool. They're really cool. Let's see, we got our catch cup, so we'll be fine. And there's a little bit of fruit flies in there. So let's lift this up a little bit and see if it'll pop out. There it goes. It's right there. You see it? Ooh, fruit flies. You guys should be dead. Get out of here. Those fruit flies are from the moisture, but I'll get they asses. But if you see right here, right over here, right there. There it is. So that's our little fuzzy. It's such a cute little guy, right? So that's our little fuzzy. Uh-oh, wrong way, guys. Sorry. There's our little fuzzy. So that's who we are going to be rehoming today. As long as you know, it works right. Aura, oh my god, Aura, stop looking. Oh my god, get out of here. Don't look. But and then you can see this is its enclosure right here. It's a little hiding spot. So we'll clean all this out and we'll get it rehomed today. But that's our little fuzzy right there. And as you can see, like it moves really fast, but most cases it doesn't mean, you know, they don't move that fast. You said, oh, that purple bloom, they're so pretty. So here's the thing with purple blooms, that fruit fly is killing me. Let me just cover that up. Usually they would have already eaten those hoes, but fruit flies are a nuisance. So that's why I'm not reusing any of this stuff and we're rehoming it. But so for these tarantulas, you won't see their actual you won't see the actual pretty colors. You said, are those red teeth? No, there's no, you can't see their teeth. They're too small to see it. You won't see their colors or know whether they're male or female until they molt a couple times from the juvenile stage to the adult stage. So Lupus can drop in some facts. Lupus, if you can, please drop them in the chat, please. Or if you're in my Discord, this information about spiders is already in my Discord under, let me give you guys the proper name. It's under the Spooder Observatory, and it'll have Ask the Keeper and a bunch of different channels in there that'll give you this information. But ideally, these little guys, you see him as red right now, but once it moves from juvenile to the adult stage, then that's when it does the adult stage molt, and that's when it sheds its whole exoskeleton and comes out as a new spider, kind of similar to what a butterfly would do, a caterpillar to a butterfly. That is when you'll know whether it's male or female, and then you'll also be able to see the actual color it's going to be as an adult. Now, this tarantula type in general is a very large tarantula. So there are plenty that get, you know, between 3 and 4 inches. There's some smaller ones that are between 2 inches and 4 inches, that type of thing. These guys can get between 6 inches and 8 inches. So that is the leg span of this entire container. So that means its legs will come out to here, right? So this one is a very, very, very big tarantula. So I got it because it's so big, and you know, if we get lucky and it is a boy, then we'll be able to, you know, we'll be able to see the pretty colors. So yes. You said no, molt is not edible, so you can tell by the molt, the gender. Yes, okay, they don't eat that. So let me get rid of this here and put this little jet, because that fool will be moving fast. It was being nice for you guys, but that shit moves fast. So we've cleaned out the new enclosure, which is right here. Ta-da! Much bigger. Doesn't look like leftovers. Hi, Wanted. Oh my God, Wanted, I'm so glad you came in right now. I just put the tarantula away. I just put it away. You're so freaking lucky I just put it away, dude. Anyways, here is our enclosure that we're going to be using today. And I'll go through what we're using in conjunction with that. We have some substrate. Substrate is cool. So we're going to use forest soil. So we're using today. I'm using this one versus other types of soil because this is the soil that the breeder of my specific tarantula uses. They use this brand, and this is what I'm using. So we have that. Along with that soil, we have our moss for reptiles. So we're gonna break this up and sprinkle it in there. We're gonna use our little scissors here from our kit, and we're gonna do that, put that in there. Along with the moss, we have some oak leaves. These are just oak leaves from Amazon. The moss was like $4. The oak leaves was like $6. We're gonna, once we get done, we'll break this up inside the terrarium, and this will give it more of like what it's used to in the tropical between these two things. So we'll mix them all up. You said, yes, that's an amazing brand. Yes, I actually got 6 quarts, which is what the bag you saw was a quart, so you know there's that. Now we have some things that came with the kit, but I'm probably not going to use these. So these tarantulas are not the ones that like to be high up. They like to be they like to burrow. So they want to burrow in the substrate. They want to dig a hole, that type of thing. Maybe they might web a little bit, but they do like hiding places. So this one came with the kit that I got. This also came with the kit. And this is a water dish, but this is more for like a gecko or a bearded dragon, something like that, a lizard, something like that, right? My tarantula will not need this until it is like a fully grown 8-inch, 7-8-inch adult. So, and even then this is too big, so I'm probably not going to use that. But we also have a little piece of wood that it's currently already used to, and this is real wood, right? So I'm probably going to take this out and put that in the new enclosure as another hiding space for it, because we want it to, you know, we want it to feel like it's at home. So I'm probably going to do that. Now, I went out today and I found a really cool piece of wood. It's already been boiled and all the things, so we're probably going to use that, and I'll show it to you right now. But if you didn't know, now I've known this prior to having a tarantula, because this is my first tarantula, but I've known this for a long time. But anytime you're putting any type of real wood or anything in a terrarium or inside of an aquarium, those types of things, you want to make sure that you boil them for at least 15 to 20 minutes to make sure that, a high broil, by the way, to make sure that any little insects or anything is killed and dead on it before you put it into any of your enclosures. And I know this because I've had fish before. I've had a lot of fish, actually. I've even had some fish I wasn't supposed to have, but we won't talk about that. We won't talk about the piranha, okay? But so you always boil it. So I found a piece that was super unique, and this is it. And it was really pretty to me. It stood out quite a bit. It's got this little kind of like heavier piece right here, which I think will be good to go down into the substrate. But it was so unique that I thought, I really like this piece. So we're gonna try to get this to fit inside of our enclosure. You guys know I'm in the Pacific Northwest, so I'm in Seattle. And one thing we have an abundance of here is wood. And I was looking all around, and I actually found this at a really teeny tiny mom and pop's pet store that only sold amphibians, but it was just so really unique. Like I really like it. So if we stuff it in there like this, you know, with this part right here going down into the substrate, I think we can actually make it work in there and then still be able to keep our other piece. So we'll see. But without further ado, let's start filling this bad boy up. Now, a couple things. I know that my tarantula is one that is going to want to burrow. So we're going to want to fill this up about, I would say 3 to 4 inches. So 1, 2, 3, about 3.5, 4 inches. So we're going to fill it up with substrate to about here, about there. And then we'll start mixing other things in. So let's go ahead and get that started. Okay, do we have enough room here? I think we have enough room. Let me see if I can pull this up anymore. Okay, we do. We can get a little bit more height there. Can we get a little more height at the bottom? Yeah, baby. Yeah, there we go. I think that's cool. Can you guys see? I think you guys can see pretty well. Maybe? Oh, it stopped. Hang on, did I fuck up? Hold on, guys. I might have messed up because I don't think you can see right. Hold on. Let me turn it off and turn it back on just in case. Maybe? Come on, this is the best part. You can't fuck up now. Hold on. No, don't mess up. Let me see. No, it stopped. Hang on, y'all. I gotta make sure my camera's right. Let me turn this off really quick, because it's not showing y'all and you should be seeing it. Okay, we're plugged in. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. You can do it. You can do it. We're back. Don't be laughing at my freaking plumps pants. looking like welcome to the clumps. Anyways, y'all know I'm silly. Don't listen to me. I'm a dumbass. Today though, but you know, not usually. Usually, you know what I'm saying? It be what it be, baby. Anyways, here we go. So, let's get this bitch filled up. That's what we gonna do. You said I'm so high. Look, mama. I haven't even smoked yet today, but I am gonna smoke later because, baby, this is stressful. I'm trying to do this shit here. So let's go ahead and open this guy up. Ooh, these scissors are actually good, you guys. Usually when you get scissors, anything off of Amazon, they don't fucking work. Oh my God, I didn't tell you guys, we got a little haunted house. Now look, I'm probably not gonna turn it on, but if I do, listen. Let me see. That's for shits and giggles, okay? Shits and giggles. That's it. I know. I'm always in my PJs. You already know. All right, so let's get this substrate in here. And if you ask about the silverfish, no, I don't have silverfish yet. None of my local... Hold on, let me move my mic back. Sorry, you guys. Hopefully you don't hear that bump, but I gotta move it back. So none of my local pet shops have silverfish. I am in one of those states where they just don't... they just don't have them, and they don't sell them like that unless you go to one that is just for reptiles, and you can kind of get like a... You know, somebody can hook you up a little bit. You know what I mean? So I'm actually gonna order my silverfish for this enclosure, just to put a couple in there. But
Welcome. Welcome to Earth.
eventually, when I move it into its adult enclosure, not only will I have the silverfish, but we'll be able to kind of figure that whole situation out, and I'll be able to have enough to like keep that together. But for now, no. No, they don't sell, not the places here. They don't sell Manaus, but no, we don't have silverfish, the little small microbes. They don't sell them in Washington State. The lady at the pet store today let me know that, because I went in there to get a little cup of them. It's just a little cup. They're in a liquid, and you pour them in here, and that helps keep a bio like situation going, to where the moisture stays right. Those silverfish eat all of the fucking they eat the mold or anything like that that might, you know, come up when you are doing your thing here, because, you know, I have a New World tarantula that needs moisture, so we don't have those here. So the lady told me, yeah, you're probably not going to get that here. Isopods, whatever you want to call them, but that's what they sell them as. She had a little thing. She said, we don't have silverfish here, so there you go. And we can get into like the nitty gritties of it, but I'm just telling you what I've been told here. So, you know, it might be different in how they refer to them in Texas, but either way, they don't sell them here, so that's that. So here's some moss that we're gonna break up in here too. We want to kind of get that a little bit of, you know, we'll add some big pieces later, but we want to kind of get this mixed into the substrate. So when our little fuzzy friend here decides to make its little, you know, situation, it can have some type of texture to do so with. I'm gonna break that up a little bit. I know, I was hoping that they had some in the current soil that it has. I'm going to try to see if I can harvest some of the soil that it currently is already in. Not a lot of it, because, you know, like I said, we don't want to transfer anything that might not be the greatest type situation for it, you know what I mean? But I want to make sure, I want to try to get something from its current enclosure. That way it feels kind of, you know, like more at home, if you will. Sorry guys if it's not freaking whatchamacalliting. You should be able to see though. If you're not able to see, let me know. Sometimes the focus gets a little funky. So So we're basically just like breaking up all the big chunks in here and all the shit that just flew all over my desk. We definitely don't want that. I'm in here in VTube and I'm like, what? Hello, big spot. What is this? So you see, we got a couple little twigs and stuff in here. That's perfectly fine. We want that. We want that. So I want to just break everything up. Plus, I love touching things